Hey man, where were you last night? I did not see you at the gold standard game.
I was worried about the snow. Like Jeff Keenan says, a light dusting can be troublesome. How did the game go?
Gold standard beat those twats from STS 4-3. It was a good game. GS had 10 players.
Wow, 10 players. Who was not there?
Well, Jeff Keenan obviously was not because of the snow. Thankfully Jason Henney did not show up either.
Wow. No Jason Henney. Does that mean he might be traded finally? That would make a lot of people happy.
No, you stupid fuck. GS cannot trade Henney. Everyone loves to play against him. Anyways, a lot of defense men were missing. Romo was seen at Machine nightclub in Boston wearing a mesh tank top and hot pants, dancing with 3 trannies.
Well, Romo is a solid defense man, so if he likes chicks with dicks, I think I can overlook that.
Yes, many of the GS fans said the same thing. Also, Brian the Green Hornet Cotter was absent.
That is a lot of defense men to be missing. Who played defense?
Well, Odoms and Pirong were there, as was Cozy. And since there was such a big hole to fill on the blue line, GS used the roundest player to fill the void, Pete Edwards. Edwards played a great game moving back though.
Edwards played a solid game at defense. I guess it is true that Pete Edwards goes both ways then.
Ha 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 ha. All the defense played well. Odoms was hacking and slashing like the good old days. I think since he turned 70, the referees do not like to call penalties on him. His partner Pirong had 47 shots on net but no goals. It looks like he is taking scoring advice from Dave Roach.
Yes, it does seem like Gollum gets a lot of quality scoring chances with not a lot to show for it.
Actually, that little troll played very well last night. He needs to stop living under a bridge, scaring kids and killing squirrels and work on finishing off plays though.
Who did he play with last night?
Roach was on a line with Bobby McDonald and Matt Hilberg. Hilberg is another guy who seems to be snake-bitten. It got so bad at one point in the game, he actually started passing the puck to open people.
Hilberg passed the puck? Now I think you are just fucking with me. Okay, so that line played well. What was the other line combination?
Paul Carlos entered a line with Eddie Moe and Ian McMullen. They each had a goal. There was a lot of talk in the stands about how that line played in Keith Daly's absence, since McMullen had a reasonably solid game.
Wait, what do you mean, reasonably solid?
Well, sometimes he played like a power winger and other times he played like a cupcake. Speaking of cupcakes, McMullen must be eating a ton of them. He appears to weigh 400 pounds now. Anyways, there was a lot of discussion that Keith Daly only looks good by playing with Carlo and Eddie Moe. I mean, if they can carry fat-ass McMullen for a game, they must do the same for Sancho.
So GS only gave up 3 goals. That must mean Rob Mills kept his mouth shut and simply stopped the puck.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Granted, Millsy played a great game, but he was still flapping his gums and embarrassing himself and the entire team. He took a penalty late in the game.
Late penalties are what killed GS when they had that awful tie with Sweeney, right?
Yes, that is correct. The game got a little silly towards the end. The referees had no idea what was going on.
Wait, referees who don't understand what was going on the ice? I thought you said Henny was not there.
Ha 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 ha. No, not like that. I mean, Henny fails to grasp even the slightest understanding of how hockey is played. These referees did not know who got a penalty or if anyone called a timeout. It was amusing.
Wow, it sounds like it was a good game to watch.
It was. GS dominated play for long stretches. They have built up a 9-point lead in the standings.
Maybe I will see you at the next game. They play Goodfellas next Wednesday at 9 p.m., right?
That is correct. Well, I have to get back to the seniors' rest home. Odoms and I are supposed to eat our pudding and watch Matlock at 11. See you later.
Okay, take care.